Welcome back.
And this is the last one of 2020. Am I wrong or am I right?
You are so right. And holy fuck, let's get this year done and over with. Let's put a fork in it.
Let's put a fork in it. Let's blow this popsicle stand, as my dad would say.
And you know how we're going to be blowing this popsicle stand, Molly?
How's that, Alyssa?
We're going to be doing a little thing called a PowerPoint party.
That's right.
Via Zoom, which means y'all, if you're listening to this, we're gonna do our best. If you, we get it. We love y'all who prefer to just listen. We love you and respect you, and we're gonna do our best to describe our PowerPoints to you.
Yes.
But this is also going to be better digestible on YouTube. So go head on over to YouTube,
Yes.
SOS with Molly and Alyssa, and you gotta see these babies because we got some doozies.
They're pretty great. But I do want to say, if you're like me and you listen to podcasts and never watch podcasts, it's still going to be worth it because we're going to be reading you our slides. And these are important topics, you guys. Important. So Alyssa and I have not told each other what our topics are.
No, there was a slight spoiler.
We had to test our screen sharing capabilities, so I did see the title of one of hers, and it's a fucking genius idea. But we haven't shown each other these, and these are like just funny ideas that we individually came up with and put together. Each of us put together 2 little mini presentations.
I'm so mad
What?
that I
I saw that.
Yeah,
it's not gonna ruin. It only piqued my interest even more. It's a genius topic.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
Should we start?
Okay. I'm going to go first with my presentation number 1. Share screen. Here we go. Can you see it?
I sure can.
Okay. Now, we're going to present. Come on. Can you see it now?
Wait, yeah, let me just move this up. Ah, perfect.
Okay. Don't be an asshole. A comprehensive guide by Molly Cottrell.
I love the by Molly Cottrell.
Okay,
Wait,
to be clear. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to provide the actual dictionary definition so we're all clear. Asshole, noun. Vulgar slang, North American. First definition is a person's anus. The second definition is a stupid, irritating, or contemptible person. Exhibit A on the right is a photo of our president, and it says this example illustrates both definitions of the term.
And
this is a person's anus
Trump. Yeah.
and a contemptible person. Okay, just so
Our
we're all
old
clear. Old president. Yeah, old, yeah.
Our
Well, when they're listening
stale-ass
to
one.
this. Our stale ass motherfucking beep bleep bleep bleep. Okay. Slide 1. Stop chewing loudly. It's absolutely disgusting, and it will eliminate any trace of an appetite anyone has. The smacking combined with the loud nose breathing that happens when you do that, it's revolting.
Ryan was doing this fucking last night, and we're just in one bedroom. We brought the PS4 over here. I don't know why we did that, but we did.
Oh yeah, Alyssa's on the East Coast, everybody.
Yes, everything was safe. Please don't judge me. I quarantined for 2 weeks before seeing my family. I tested 3 times. Please don't come for me.
She wouldn't even see me.
I'm the safest.
No, you're fine.
Stupid.
I wasn't trying to blow up your spot.
I'm canceled.
Alyssa's an asshole. Speaking of how to not be an asshole.
It's true, but this is the thing.
Kidding.
If you're not like, you know, the capabilities of being able to quarantine in an apartment before seeing family, yeah, that's hard. And but sorry to come in.
No.
Anyway, Ryan did this
the
last
eating
night, and I
loudly.
Yelled at him.
It's so annoying to me. And then I included a tip on every slide, just if you're having trouble with this. Tip: close your mouth and notice how fucking loud you're being. Adjust accordingly. Okay. Stop adding me to group texts. I will instantly resent you.
No.
I will slowly. There are exceptions. When it's my best friends, I get it. But like, the way people use group texts right now, like, come on.
It's true.
I will slowly start to lose interest in each and every person in the thread. with each little LOL, ha ha ha, or a shared photo of a pet, an outfit, or a meal. Here's a tip. I know this is crazy, but text only the person your specific message is meant for. You're overestimating how much everyone cares about what you're doing.
That makes me think of our group chat.
Oh,
A couple years ago.
Yes. Oh my God. Yep. It
was quite an active one.
It's so annoying because then you get like literally you come out of one appointment and it's like 49 missed text messages and your phone's buzzing everywhere and then you silence it and then you miss messages that matter. It's just a hard life. Don't ask me how I finished a series on Netflix so quickly. Maybe I'm just a super fast watcher, okay? Did you ever think of that? Here's a tip. Mind your business, you hypocrite. I know you binged Tiger King in 2 hours. So.
I love that. Yeah, people think they're just so fucking cool. Like,
yeah.
You finished it. We're in a fucking quarantine, first of all. I don't want to hear it out of your mouth.
Also, every single person who's been like, whoa, you already finished that. The next week comes back with, have you watched this? I watched it all in 2 nights. Oh, yeah. So now it's bragging rights?
Did you see Queen's Gambit?
Did you see that they just put up Gossip Girl for the 5th time on Netflix? Okay. Here we go. This one's This is real. Stop spending more time on your phone during a meal than interacting with who you're with.
This is why when we get together, I'm so sorry to keep interrupting you.
No, this is good. I like feedback with the slides because this is an interactive experience.
This is why we're soulmates, okay? And you can like even think like, yes, you will find me and Molly on our phones. Don't get us wrong. We are connected individuals.
Correct.
But often, and I'm sure Molly, you can relate to this obviously because this is your side. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, why are you on your fucking phone?
Yes.
Right now.
Dude,
like
everybody.
We're never on our phone when we're together.
No. And especially like, having worked in the service industry and the amount of people in meals in general, but on dates, and I'm not talking like, oh, sorry, I got to take this call, or like, oh, I've been waiting for this email all day, because I go up to tables and I see them on dates scrolling Instagram. So it's just like,
kill me.
You can't, yeah, for real. And I said, if you can't put your phone down and have a meaningful conversation, you don't deserve any real friends and you have stunted emotional development. And the tip for this slide is be a human being. I know it's hard because we have been so torn away from what being a human being means, but that's what it means.
Yeah, it's just so sad. And it's
really sad.
I think there's therapy that needs to be involved with that, because I think there's some sort of disorder that our generation has, that it's like a we had those worry blankets as a child, like you can't hold, it's like now it's a phone.
Yeah, I know. It's very disturbing, and it makes me worry about where society's going. Why is it not working?
It's so true. It's why we're the same person.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stop saying "sup, baby girl" to women you don't know. You're basically wearing a sign that says "don't date me or even sleep with me because I'm not enough of a man to know how to respectfully address a woman that I think is attractive. You're pathetic and a child, and I'm out of your league." That's real sincerity with that one. God, the amount of time. And a tip, you might be wondering, what else could I possibly say? And let me tell you.
What else could I possibly say?
What else could there be? And I'm going to say, how about this? Hi, I just wanted to let you know that you're beautiful. And I don't know if you're seeing anyone, but if not, I'd love to take you out sometime. Be a real man. It's pretty easy. And your chances are way higher. And most women, if it's a good woman, is gonna if a guy does that to me, even if I'm not into him or if I'm dating someone, I recognize the balls it takes to work up the courage to say that to somebody, to a stranger, and to respectfully acknowledge that you might not be single. I'm not assuming you're there for the taking, but I'm just saying you're beautiful, and if you're single, I'd love to. So when I've been approached like that, I always, if I'm with somebody, I'll tell them I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone, but I always say I really appreciate it. And like, you're going to be met with kindness if you treat someone with respect. But the sup, baby girl, like, that's a hard pass.
Or the WYD question mark. God. Oh, God.
WYD. Yeah, no.
What are you doing?
What
are you doing?
The real question is, what are you actually doing right now?
What are you doing? Are you looking in a mirror?
Right. Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself? Did I go? Okay, yep. And then stop trying to one-up people.
Oh my God.
Nobody who just broke 5 ribs cares that you once broke 6. You're actually making people less interested in your stories because they're too distracted by how much of an asshole you're being. And if you always feel the need to one-up, you undoubtedly lead a very uneventful, petty life, and everyone knows it now. The tip, this isn't about you.
It's so funny because everyone knows somebody like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's so uncomfortable because you just like, you don't even care. You don't even care.
You don't care. And then it takes all the like passion or fuel that for like your story or your experience out. You're just like, I don't want to tell you. Why am I talking to you?
Because
you're not even listening.
Dripping in insecurity, and therefore there's like, you can't trust real interactions.
Yeah. It's really annoying.
It's that deep.
It really is. I have some examples.
Who the fuck is that?
This is Chad, okay? Meet Chad. He recently became single and began yelling obscenities at every woman that walked by. Chad now understands that he himself came from a woman, and he now keeps his bullshit to himself. Note, he hasn't yet reached the evolutionary milestone that is learning to respect women, but baby steps.
Baby steps,
If you
Chad.
baby steps, Chad, and if you guys are watching on YouTube, you will see that this is, in fact, a Chad. And I just think that everybody needs to understand that maybe you can't jump from point A to point C and learn to respect women all in one, but like, just learn to keep your bullshit to yourself first and go from there.
I'm obsessed.
So there's that. And then we're going to meet Marcos. Okay?
Oh, hi, Marcos.
Marcos. He's on his cell phone. It looks like a Nokia flip phone. We don't know what year this stock photo was from. He used to live a life filled with group texts, sharing photos of his unimaginative workouts and unseasoned home-cooked meals. Now he lives his life with a level of privacy because he has realized nobody cares.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And I don't know why it says story for illustration purposes only. That is a mistake, but also it's true.
I like it.
Yes.
I like that he figured it out. He seemed like a boomer to me.
Yeah, he does. He's a little bit
energy.
Like he lived that businessman life and got too excited thinking that, and I really need to stress that his workouts were unimaginative. He wasn't doing crazy cool things that people need to see, and his food wasn't seasoned. And so it's really, we know it's not that good. And so once you realize the power that comes with privacy, which no one seems to realize these days, and the fact that nobody really cares, you're going to do great after that.
Oh my God.
I think I'm almost, here's the breakdown. Okay.
Ooh.
20. This is a long bar for those of you that can't tell. 29% of it.
This is just science,
assholes.
By the way.
Yeah, these are the numbers. These are the facts
for us.
right here. So assholes, 29%. Those that exhibit all the behavior mentioned. Now the other 71% is also assholes. And these are those that exhibit any of the behavior mentioned. So that's where we are. And then, testimonials. Yes. What people are saying. With this, with this comprehensive guide, I am no longer a complete dick, says Sam Jones from California.
Aw.
Learning this information feels like magic, says Elijah Freeberg from New York. Molly's guide has officially inspired me to be a respectable human, said Arthur Smith from Washington.
Wow, Molly.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And for taking the time to, boost my Amazon store with my comprehensive guide that came out earlier this year. Yeah.
5 stars. 100% would eat there again.
Yeah, for sure. I would for for sure eat there again. Here we go. Good luck. Be better. For more tips relevant to not being an asshole, go to wherever people will be honest with you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll be in the back for autographs.
I fucking love it.
That
was so good.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm going to stop my screen share and I want to see your presentation.
All right. Let's start with this one first, and then I'll start sharing. I'll start staring my screen.
Please start staring right now.
Oh, and I'm on 17% on my computer. I love that.
Oh, living on the edge.
Okay, hold on. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm nervous.
We're gonna be great. All right, let's share this motherfucking screen.
I'm excited. Whoa.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you say it. Okay. This is great.
All right. So this is my first presentation, and things that seem racist but aren't.
It's like the reverse of everything that you own. Things that don't seem racist but are. But this is the opposite.
Well, actually, you can look at it both ways, kind of. With a lot of these things, you'll see they're like, wait a minute, that actually is racist. But like, you'll see everything is up to debate. And by that, I mean I'm right on every single one. And I have full disclosure. This is a very trendy thing for TikTok right now. Things that seem racist. So there's like a couple on here that I couldn't get out. I have to add them just because
they're so good.
They're just so good. But 95% of these are just from this noggin up here. All right, are we ready? All right, let's get in here.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay.
First off, the American flag. This is just tried and true, and there's nothing you can tell me that I am completely right here.
The picture of Trump hugging a flag, literally hugging. See, it's interesting that you say this because I was having this conversation with my dad like last week about how when I see somebody with an American flag sticker on their car or on their shirt or the messed up thing is that I know you are a Republican.
I know.
And the fact that the country's flag, and then, Republicans are like, well, Democrats they're not patriots, they're not proud of the flag. No, it's just that y'all commandeered the flag and now it basically means it's really close to meaning you're racist. If you're like blasting it everywhere, and that's what's twisted. The flag has become synonymous with that, and it's highly disturbing. And everyone needs to get on YouTube and look at these images that Alyssa has plastered on this slide.
Yes, unfortunately, this one's just heavy with the images, but I'll describe it. Basically, it's an old lady wearing a flag shirt, and it's just like people make their identity about the flags. And then there's like a guy that's 100% a proud boy. Holding an American flag, probably thinking things about Antifa and wanting
and there's another proud boy.
Yeah, exactly. And then Trump holding that one. All right, next slide. White fluffy dogs. Hear me out. It's the white fluffy dog. I'm talking like a Maltese that have the crusty eyes.
The one in the middle there is butt ugly.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, also, I don't think they're cute. Please don't come for me. I don't either. They're always gonna fucking I have family members that have to. I have seen cute ones, but they're normally just they just bark all the time and they nip at you, and they're racist. There's no way you're going to look at their faces and not think that they're racist.
Especially they have the haircut of racist Southerners.
Yes.
They have that kind of shaggy kind of mullet hung over from the 80s.
Yep.
And all these dogs, we're talking about these images she's posted if you guys didn't get it, but they look like they're wearing wife beaters. They look like they could have been coke addicts. They also they get those types of dogs get real crusties all around their orifices.
Exactly. And I just feel because of that fact that it makes them more racist. I don't know. It's just science. It's
okay,
science.
I'm with you.
Next, trucks. This is a very common one. There's no way you can look at these fucking Ram Ford 500 fucking
Wow,
idiot.
this Alabama license plate says "mad as hell" with a Confederate flag on the side.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
white
yep.
pride spray painted white
Yes.
WITE. Okay.
Exactly, with swastikas all over it. Yeah, I mean, these
Okay.
trucks are just mwah, when it comes to
Wow.
just I hate myself. I don't know. It's like a weird. It's a weird. I don't know.
It's self-hatred masquerading as patriotism is
oh,
what it is.
and oh, duh, small penis.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we know.
you're just mad and you're racist. Okay,
Mhm.
next, gators. Do you know what a gator is?
Gators?
Yeah.
Like an alligator, or like I also know of gators that you wear in the snow, but that has nothing to do with this.
Yes. So you'll see. These.
Oh, those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
Yep.
find them racist as fuck. And these are basically what, like, if Trump supporters are like, all right, fine, I'll wear a mask. This
I'll
is
wear
what
a
they'll
mask.
wear.
You're
And
right.
it's usually like it'll say Trump 2020, or it's that American flag right there. I
Or
also
is the
saw,
camouflage one like that girl's?
yep, exactly. Or I
Yeah.
saw one actually when I was looking at images of a fucking the Blue Lives Matter with the blue stripe going
Oh,
down, and I'm like,
no.
of course,
Oh
of
no.
fucking course. Um,
Oh no.
yeah. So that's that. You can't
Yeah, that's
convince me
accurate.
otherwise.
No, you're right.
Oh my God, have you been on Netflix
Okay.
recently?
I saw the billboard for this, but I haven't watched it. What
I
is
haven't
it?
seen it either. All I
Okay.
know is it seems racist to me.
Okay, so tell people what it is.
It's okay. Oh right, sorry. It's Hillbilly Elegy.
It's a new Netflix movie or show?
Movie. And
What? These photos are what?
these are photos from the movie of Glenn Close as this old lady, and I'm sure it's like a really beautiful tale. I think it's based off a book about
Mhm.
Appalachia. I forget how they pronounce
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry. This every time
What's
it
the
pops
point
up
of
on
it?
my Netflix, I'm just like, I cannot watch this because it's just slapping me in the face with
Racism.
racism.
It
Maybe
says
it isn't.
It says based on the inspiring true story.
Yeah, so
What
it's a
is it?
memoir. I think the guy. Okay, see the kid in the middle there. I think that
Uh-huh.
guy wrote it about his family.
Oh, okay.
But I did read apparently the movie's not good, but the book is amazing.
Oh. Okay.
But like one of the like quotes about the movie from a critic was like, "Oh, it's an insight into Trump supporters," and I'm like, I'm good.
I already know
I know
who they are.
I know.
Yeah, I was wondering about. I really just saw the billboard in Hollywood like yesterday, and
Yeah,
was wondering what that
I
was.
can't stand seeing it on my Netflix. Okay, history class.
Oh, good one! Wow. Yes, correct.
See, this is one where it's like, I think it kind of might be. And there's the pictures of a white lady in a USSO uniform teaching history. And it's always, have you also,
Yeah.
riddle me this, Molly. I've never had a history teacher that
Is a
was
woman?
anything, no, that was anything other than white. I've only had white
No.
history teachers.
I've only had white male history teachers.
This last slide is quite, and I will read this out loud to you, but this is wild, and this is from a textbook in Virginia, and
Oh my god.
it's
Oh my
fucking,
god, like a current textbook?
it's recent, yeah, it was in the last 5
What?
years, and it's a chapter called "How the Negroes Lived Under Slavery." Slave laws not strictly enforced, and mind you, this is an illustration of happy slaves shaking hands with their slave owners, and everyone is happy.
And let me just note that the black man in the forefront of the picture is literally colored, his face is colored black, the same color as his suit. They couldn't use a brown to distinguish his skin from his clothes. He's straight up black.
No, why should they have features, right?
Right.
Right. So it says slave laws not strictly enforced. Early in Virginia's history, the General Assembly made laws closely controlling the Negroes. However, the laws were not fully enforced. Many slave masters did not like to have the state government meddle in what they considered their private business, I'm sure. They managed their servants, first of all, calling them servants, according to their own methods. They knew the best way to control their slaves was to win their confidence and affection. Many Negroes were taught to read and write. Many of them allowed to meet in groups for preaching. Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Oh,
For funerals and for singing and dancing. And they went visiting at night and sometimes owned guns and other weapons. I mean, this is literally
oh,
right from a history textbook. And
a current history textbook. This is like
yep.
seriously one of the biggest atrocities going on in our country right now. Obviously, racism and the one of the biggest things right tied to that is our nationwide curriculum.
Yep. Yep. And
This is unbelievable.
yep. That's history class.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is like a personal thing, but bear with me. So the act of putting first class at the front of the plane so they can look at your low to middle class ass walk to basic economy.
You're not wrong.
It was really hard to find images of like the viewpoint of you walking past
yeah.
first class, but I tried my best.
It is pretty good, yeah.
But I don't know what it is. It's just like it's just racist to me. I
It's
don't
just
know.
very weird, yeah.
Maybe
And also
classist, but I feel like they go hand in hand. I don't know.
I know it's for sure classist, but classist always and forever stems back to racism anyway.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's very bizarre. And then if you ask anyone about it from an airline, it's like, well, it's just so they can get off the plane first and get on first. But the whole spectacle of it all is very odd.
And I also, when researching this, because this is just science, there actually is a study of the percentage, and I forget the number, but basically the percentage goes up when, so basically passengers will be more likely to become enraged and violent when having to walk past first class to basic economy, rather than if, sometimes you can enter through middle of the plane or the back of the plane.
Oh,
But
really?
you're like, I think 5% more likely, because it's
to
just
become
about
enraged.
yes, they call it there's a term for it, like enrage. I forget, something with rage in it, but yeah,
Wow.
and the psychology of it is just being reminded of inequality. And if you think that you're
That
missing out on
is.
something, that you're just gonna act out, you're more likely to act out. So it's just science.
It is a science, and that's how it is with kids too. Like I don't have kids, but I spent so much of my life babysitting, and if there's siblings and one of them gets the slightest sense that they're missing out on something, they act out.
This is also an allegory for life in general. Like
Yeah.
when you're seeing inequality when it comes to housing or education or income inequality, this literally explains the projects. You know what I mean?
Yep. And you're just that much more bitter because it's in your face too.
Yeah, don't fucking talk to me about fucking black on black crime, okay?
Right.
This
Oh
is
my God.
racist. And this stems from deep fucking shit.
Everything does.
That might have been a reach, but please, if you know where my brain is going.
It's not a reach.
All right, let's see. Oh, store anthropology.
Oh my God.
This is just what I don't know. I feel like the clothes that anthropology wears, they're like,
yeah, they're wanting to be
young Karens. They're like, we think we're trendy, but actually we're just gonna like yell at like,
they're young bohemian Karens who think that because they're bohemian, they're not a Karen.
yeah, absolutely.
But they also they literally will spend hundreds of dollars on a shirt that's tattered looking because it was at Anthropology. And I have and you obviously know about the thing with Anthropology that came out about
that too.
Yeah.
So they were actually, they got some heat for having racial discrimination when it comes to hiring and treating their employees badly. So,
and they had an actual word that they said over how when you walk into a retail store, they'll be on walkie-talkies, and the word was, I think Anthropology's word that came out from previous employees was Nick. And it would say like, oh, Nick is here. And that was what all the employees used over walkie-talkies to indicate that a Black person had walked in so that someone would keep their eye on them at all times.
Oh my God.
And that straight up was verified and came out right after George Floyd got murdered and all these businesses were being held accountable for a minute. But that came out and it really pissed me off because obvious reasons. And I just have to find a place that makes the Christmas candles that they make because they were my favorite, and I refuse to buy them there anymore because that store is a racist pile of American shit.
Yep. Yep, and I feel like their candles are racist. I don't have facts behind that or any evidence, but I just feel like they are.
All of their things.
Oh yeah, multicam sitcoms. I know we have our Full House, or sorry,
Interesting.
our Family Matters and our Fresh Prince, but I just feel like more often than not, they're just so heavily white.
Oh yeah.
So
Wait,
yeah.
what's multicam?
So multicam is like you're on a live set, like Friends is multicam.
Oh, okay, okay.
All these Roseanne, Big Bang Theory. I don't know what that one.
Oh, they're
other
all
one.
white. You're right. They're all white.
For the
I mean,
most
Family
part,
Matters,
yeah,
but
Family Matters and Fresh Prince aside, and oh my God, and what's moving on up.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so you have this stuff like Fresh Prince and Family Matters, but I'm sorry, they're mostly white and they just scream. It's also the people that watch sitcoms
It
like
is. It is.
these.
It's the people that watch, and also, obviously a white cast, but caricature white people, like exceptionally white acting characters. Aside from the fact that they are physically white, but like their whatever their behavior.
It's just
this stereotypical white caricatures of white people.
And it also just seems outdated as fuck to me.
It does.
So I don't know. It just all makes me really uncomfortable, but we're going to move on now. Next one is red hats.
Yeah, those are
obviously self-explanatory. I have pictures on here with people wearing red hats that say make red hats wearable again. LeBron James's red hat saying make America arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor.
Yep.
And then another one, make red hats ambivalent again. Because come on, I can't. You're always going to do a double take, and they're just like
always.
They co-opted these fucking hats, and I mean, whatever, but still disturbing. Black Friday. I don't know. It's fishy. Stop calling it Black Friday. Why does it have to be? It's all about like I don't know. It's like
everything's
like
literally, quite literally, everything has racist roots in this country. Even the things. I am being very serious when I say that to people. Like, oh, come on, everything. Like, yeah, everything.
No, it's true. And we have Black Friday, but we also have. Oh, here's another image. We have White Christmas, and I get it. I love the movie. It's a classic snow. I'm dreaming your Christmases be white. Relax.
Yeah, and also just in general, everything black equals bad, white equals good, and all like classic. Like movies or stories, the demon is black and the angel is white. It's all bullshit.
And again, you know, we're not like trying to cancel White Christmas in general, that phrase, and we're having fun. We're not trying to be those kind of people, but just like relax. I don't know.
Relax and just be a little bit more woke.
My next one is TikTokers and choreography.
Oh my God.
So this is, most of these TikTokers, they're teenagers, they're white, they're problematic. Here's a little video of a really problematic. This is one of many, though.
Is her real name Dixie, or is she? No. What?
This is like, because I know all this drama. This is like she's trying to make fun of the girl that's singing by doing a dance to it, but it's just making it worse.
And I don't know if people are gonna be able to hear that, but that was like, what did it say? Fuck minorities or something?
But it also said it was a white girl singing, said the N-word, and it's like some song. I don't know. I think it was a rap song. I don't know.
And she's just dancing to it. And also, I'm sorry, but I'm not on TikTok.
It's Dixie D'Amelio, by the way. Dixie. It was a video of Dixie D'Amelio.
What I see of TikTok, not being on TikTok, but a lot of it gets shared to Instagram. But it's literally like these little, like, tiny little restricted, like, stick up your butt white ass movements that are like,
I don't
little
like that.
perky, like, that's not it.
Which is fine. But then they do the ones where when it's because it's always like a Megan Thee Stallion song for the most part.
Right.
When it gets to when they're saying the N-word, these white girls do the and then the N-word and they do that move with it. And it's just so fucking weird.
No.
Like, shit, my mic. It's like
Yeah, no.
Just don't do it. Just don't do the dance. Pick another song.
Oh
Pick a
God.
Britney Spears song for fuck's
People are
sake.
so cringy. Cardigans.
Cardigan, sorry, Taylor Swift, but
Yeah, no,
all of
we
these
don't.
girls are okay. Here we go. This brings all these girls in these slides wearing these cardigans are dating these guys
Oh,
because cardigans
guys
and
that wear
cargo pants.
cargo pants. These are all cargo shorts for reference for
That's
people who are
true.
not
Sorry.
watching YouTube. Guys in suit jacket, like a guy in a suit jacket and cargo shorts. Flip flop cargo short, Hollister shirt, the classic.
It's pants and shorts, but yeah, I found pictures of shorts because they're just so, and they're dating the girls from the cardigan slides. 100%.
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
on Parlor, and they say all lives matter.
Oh.
Oh, this is my last one. Okay,
Oh.
so my last one of the things that seem racist but aren't are the cha-cha slide at white weddings.
Oh my God.
It's just,
Oh my God.
you're not cool. You're not getting cred. And it's just like an opportunity for them to think they're doing something. And you're not doing something.
Otherwise, if there's not a scripted, tacky ass dance, they don't know what to do with their bodies. And literally what happens at all white weddings, and I say this with love because I've had a lot of white friends get married that have been at your weddings, but what happens at all white weddings on the dance floor is this simultaneous just jumping up and down. It's not even dancing. It's just jumping up and down that fucking Sweet Caroline. And everyone's like just straight jumping up and down because they don't know how to dance and they barely have rhythm and it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's an affront. It's offensive. And I will say it. It's racist. So welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on that.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Look forward to your next talk.
Okay.
It'll be in about 5 minutes.
I'm excited.
Yours actually leads me wonderfully into my next one. I'm going to share my screen. And this presentation is called White People Are Crazy. Can you see it?
This is perfect.
It's really perfect. It's a great
We're coming
segue.
for motherfuckers.
Tell me, okay, can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. White people are crazy. A factual document.
Again, this is just science.
It is science and facts, everything about it. A detailed, accurate timeline. And this is a little graph of a timeline if you guys, whatever. The beginning of time possibly started out as normal, respectable humans. However, this is not historically proven. We don't know how white people began, but I like to think they just came onto the planet. First of all, they all came from black people originally. Let's just go back to that. Did. But secondly, we don't really know. Maybe at the beginning of time, they were okay, right? Mm-hmm. Shortly after the beginning of time, white people started to get crazy. Next point is after that, white people got delusional and murderous. After that, white people claim everything that isn't theirs as their own. And present day, a majority of white people exist in a bubble of willful ignorance and unfounded entitlement. So that's what we're looking at.
This is exactly what I learned in school, actually. Like, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
So woke.
Yeah. And this image on this one is just the quintessential whiteness you must look. Why are white people crazy, you ask? In this limited time we have, I will break it down for you simply. If you have any further questions or concerns, please consult Google and or your moral compass. And I know most white people at least have access to the first one. They all have Google. Okay. Why white people are crazy. Exhibit A. Exhibit A is Rachel Dolezal, and y'all should know who she is. If you don't, Google her. Rachel Dolezal, also known as, apparently she changed her name. I don't know if it's legal or whatever, but Nkechi Amare Diallo. What the fuck? She's a white ass blonde, strawberry blonde with freckles girl that she's an American former college professor of Africana Studies, known for being a white woman who identified and passed as a black woman and was a former NAACP chapter president in Spokane, Washington. In 2015, Dolezal acknowledged that she was, quote, born white to white parents, but maintained that she self-identified as black.
It's too much. It's
This
too
is way
much.
too much. She got braids in her hair. She got box braids. She got dreads. She like coils her hair up all tight. She self tans. She appropriation like beyond the Kardashians. You don't even know, and you guys have to have heard of her. But if you haven't, look it up, and you'll hate the world even more. Exhibit B, Florida.
Oh my God.
Nothing really to say here. Just literally Google Florida.
Come on,
That's all
Florida.
I put.
Come on, Florida.
Come on. Exhibit C, Karen culture.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Someone entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is appropriate or necessary. A common stereotype is that of a white woman who uses her privilege to demand her own way at the expense of others, often found in their natural habitat asking to speak to a manager, aka racist white women.
It's like they're hungry for oppression. It's like they have to have everything, oppression included.
And they have like this, you know, in those videos you see a Karen, like you see it in their eyes the second they snap. It's never a gradual like, oh, I'm getting worked up. It's like snap into crazy mode and their eyes start like shooting flames and they start panicking and crying and choking their dogs while they're insane. And the thing is, people hopefully are realizing now as you watch these videos, like you don't know who they're everywhere. It's all these white women walking around with their dogs in the park and their little strollers are just like walking from their car to the store in the parking lot. They're everywhere, people, and they're making themselves known. That is Exhibit C. That's another reason white people are crazy. Exhibit D, always engaging in risk-taking behavior. And this is because I've thought about this a lot, like extreme sports. I myself have gone skydiving twice. I guess that means I'm white, because the thing is, they're very I keep saying they're like I'm not white, but I'm white, just to be clear.
Wait, this is hilarious.
Because their very existence isn't risky like it is to be a Black American. I have like psychoanalyzed this whole thing. I'm like, it's not risky in life to be white. You're safe. You have you're white. So it's a combination of a lack of problems, ownership of the entire world, and the resulting overwhelming boredom that comes from those situations. And that's
also
what leads,
being protected by your health insurance.
Being protected by health insurance and being protected by all systems that are in place in your country, honestly. And so the combination of those three things I have deduced leads to engaging in risk-taking behavior all the time. If you ever hear of some crazy person jumping out of a plane without a parachute just for the rush, climbing Everest without proper training or proper attire, you can almost guarantee that they're white.
Or Tom Cruise.
Or Tom Cruise, who is white.
But yeah, and Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't even know.
I was like, wait.
Because you know Tom Cruise isn't white. I'm tired.
Exhibit E, they always get killed for their curiosity in movies. Why is the white person investigating the scene? Why is this white person in the water surfing during a hurricane? Why is this white person chasing a tornado? Why is this white person running towards the danger? And then for the answer to these above questions, see the previous slide, as I have already explained why white people do crazy, dumb, risky shit.
This is literally the plot to the movie Twister.
It is. It is. It's Storm Chasers. Do you remember watching that? Storm Chasers?
Of course.
Yeah, it's
Ghost Hunters.
Yeah, Ghost Hunters. In conclusion, white people are crazy. And if this offends you, that brings me to my final point.
You're crazy?
Exhibit F, white people are easily offended. And incredibly easily offended, yet won't hesitate to live their entire life in an offensive manner towards any and all people of color. They will dish it out, but they definitely can't take it. They're fragile as hell the second someone even like hints at like a little bit of an uncomfortable situation. They just lose their shit. The hypocrisy and the entitlement is unmatched. The most offensive race on the planet is also the most easily offended. And that is where we are.
Because they're afraid of losing their entitlement. Oh, there's...
Yeah. And at the end, and I put a great image of another white person.
Oh my God. Yes, science. It's science.
It is science. That was short, but to the point. White people are crazy. Oh, and so I told you I had another idea for my presentation. I was going to morph that one into this one. And because my other idea was aliens are real. And then I was telling my friend this, and I said, white people are crazy. And she goes, hence why you think aliens are real. And I was like, wow, maybe it is a one all-in-one presentation.
Oh, because you're white and white people think aliens are real?
Yeah, maybe.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. No, other people. Other
No
people
fucking
are in the
way.
know.
Aliens are 100% real.
Oh, for sure. I think I might be part alien. Who knows?
I mean,
Did I
if
unshare
you
my
believe in
screen?
Scientology, speaking of Tom Cruise,
Ooh.
you know that we are actually born from it. Or no,
Oh,
something
yeah.
I think like Scientology, you're born at. I don't know,
We were all,
but
we all came from the Anunnakis.
yeah, you're born like the aliens. There's a volcano and aliens.
Yeah.
We all have aliens inside of us. Neither here nor there. This is just facts. I'm gonna share my screen now.
Listen, I'm just stating facts. Don't get mad. I'm just stating facts. Okay.
Um,
Yes, my favorite. Oh my
okay,
God.
here we go.
Okay, title.
So the title is The Trump Administration as Sex and the City Characters.
Oh my God, that illustration. Wow.
Okay,
Your
here we go.
animation and your imagery on these is just next level.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I cannot wait for this.
Oh yeah, I have hearts, obviously.
I spent like my senior year of college, there was a snowstorm, and all my roommates and I spent like 2 weeks sitting on the couch together, never getting up, binging all of Sex and the City. So
Oh,
I'm
fucking amazing.
really excited about this.
All right, here we go. First off,
Okay.
we have Bill Kelly. Do we remember who Bill
Oh.
Kelly is?
I remember his face.
Bill Kelly was
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, this was, yeah, I think season 2 or 3. Actually, it might have been later. I could be fucking wrong. I completely forget. But all I know is he's a politician that Carrie was fucking.
Yeah.
And if you
Looks like
remember,
one.
he wanted to do some freaky shit like peeing.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't want to do that. And he shamed her. So obviously, we got to link him to Mr. Donald Trump because Mr. Donald Trump
Yes.
obviously has some pee tapes in his past he doesn't want
Ew.
out. And so because Bill Kelly and Donald Trump are
This
one and the
picture
same,
of Trump with a golden shower around him.
they're both influential politicians. They both like pee. They both lie. And they both throw tantrums. And they're both misogynist because Bill Kelly shamed Carrie for not wanting to do that. And obviously Donald Trump is a misogynist. And he throws tantrums.
And he's a white man in politics. Chances are he's a misogynist.
Let's go.
Chances are.
So that's that one. Next, we have Alexander Lemley. Now, do you remember Alexander Lemley?
Is he the artist? No, he's not.
No. Actually, I couldn't figure out someone for him. That was really hard. Him and Richard. Now, this is a big deal. Richard, I couldn't figure it out. Someone to do because Richard has a big dick, and I can't think of anyone in the Trump administration with big dick energy. So I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah,
and that was hard. Right. So Alexander Lemley, he was the one that Charlotte dated.
Maybe Melania.
Did I do Melania? Oh, I did. Oh, wait,
okay.
That's exactly what I did. Wait, did this spoil?
Oh, you did?
Yes, I completely forgot.
Wow.
Wait, no. For someone else. Sorry.
Okay.
For someone else. Melania's in there. Wait, no. You'll see. You'll see. We're on the same path, though. We're thinking the same thing. So Alexander Lemley dated Charlotte. And for a brief period, he was the one that in bed would scream, "Oh, slut, you're a slut, you're a fucking whore, you're a fucking whore."
Oh,
and
she
was like,
about him.
Yes. So he reminds me, and he would like black out and then be like, "No, I didn't do that." And it's like he has all these issues. So I liken him to a Mr. Don Jr., okay?
Yeah,
Donald Trump Jr., DJ TJ. They're the same person. That's just my first point. They would both degrade women in bed. You cannot prove me otherwise. And they would definitely lie about it after. And lastly, they 100% both have daddy and mommy issues. They're one and the same.
Big time.
Next one, Alexander Petrovsky. Here we go. Melania
Get a nice apartment.
Trump.
Oh,
Perfect that this is the next slide. So they both have cold Slavic eyes.
They do.
You can't
That's a great one.
say that they don't. They're both assholes.
Yes,
Alexander Petrovsky was an asshole.
As my slideshow will prove to you. We all
Yes.
know what assholes are now, so
Thank you.
yeah.
No problem dating someone of a different age. Alexander likes someone a lot
True.
younger, Melania a lot older. And they
True.
both would say, who gives a fuck about Christmas? They both would. One has
You're
definitely
right.
said it. Alexander probably did.
Yes. Wow, that's
Um,
good.
okay, now we have Von Weissel. Weissel, I think how you pronounce it. Do you remember Von Weissel?
Remember him either.
So he was the one that dated Carrie, and he was from like a fun family that he brought Carrie home to. I think I mean, it's not important, but they were like Jewish, and the mother is like dope as fuck. Like Carrie got along with his mother. She was like a professor, like and they confided in each other, and it's like Carrie got along really well with his mother. But the problem with him
Okay.
was that he finished too fast, and he was really fucking
Oh.
insecure about it, and like it
Oh,
was
okay.
he was just a child. He was just a
Yeah.
child. And it was sad for Carrie because she loved his mother so much. So it was basically like,
Oh,
so I
Jared
liken him to
Kushner.
Jared Kushner. Okay.
Ugh,
Now they
so
both have
ugly.
established families. Vaughn, I think his family was well known in New York. They were well known professors. Jared
Mm-hmm.
Kushner, the Kushners are very famous. And as we're recording this, Trump just pardoned his dad today.
Okay.
Um, so they have established families. Liberal parents. Jared Kushner does have
Mm.
liberal parents, and so did Vaughn's.
Interesting.
Um, they both 100% finish within 4 minutes. You cannot. And then that's being too generous. They definitely finish within 2 minutes. Also, I'll say 2 minutes. And
I
they're
want to
both
say less based on the Sex and the City episode because I remember him.
yes.
Well, the way they cut it, it was literally like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. 30 seconds for sure. And they're both man
Kushner.
children.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah.
That oh, Tom Big Boned. Do you remember Tom Big
Oh, I
Boned?
remember him.
So
Yeah.
Miranda started
Remember
seeing
him.
him. They went to Weight Watchers together, but as they
Yes.
realized he started eating like stress eating. I think
Yep.
either in the bedroom or like in the middle of the
He was
night in
like
the
hiding
kitchen.
the
Hiding it.
wrappers and stuff.
Exactly. And he found out that it was from a past relationship that his last girlfriend degraded him, and then he would just start
Mm-hmm.
eating, and then he started pinning it on Miranda, like making it her
Yes.
fault. And so
Yeah,
to
he was a
me,
bitch about it.
yeah, he was a total bitch. So to me, he's Steve Bannon. I just think they also look alike,
For sure. They do. And also, Steve Bannon for sure eats cake out of the garbage.
100%. So to me, they both have unresolved trauma. They
Yep.
both 100% cry in their fridge.
For sure.
They also have dependency issues. Steve Bannon with Trump, Tom with whatever girlfriend he's seeing at the time.
Yes.
And they both would love to build a wall around their suffering.
You're right. You're right.
That's just my
Wow.
hypothesis.
Fries in the fridge is really spot on.
Yeah, Steve Bannon 100% would do that. My next was Anthony Marantino. We
Oh,
all
I
know
like-
and
remember
love
him.
Anthony.
Yeah,
You know
Anthony
who
was
he
great.
is. Anthony Scaramucci.
Oh my god.
So, this is also a big thing if you know Anthony, the
That's
actor
funny.
that plays Anthony. Oh my god, I can't remember his name right now. I think it starts with an M. Mario. Oh fuck, I forgot. The actor that plays Anthony Marantino did an amazing Anthony Scaramucci for this like Comedy Central show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
That's
then
funny.
obviously Anthony Scaramucci didn't last that long, so neither did his impression, but he played him perfectly.
That's funny.
But they're both Italian. They both love the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
They're both very hot-headed. You know, they have a temper
Yes.
that you don't know where it's going to go. They're both
Yep.
social climbers. You know, Anthony Marantino was just trying to do the next big event, and Anthony Scaramucci was just trying to, get clout. Mario Cantone, that's his name. There you go. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay,
Mario
okay.
Cantone is the actor that plays Anthony Marantino, and he also played Anthony Scaramucci.
Ah,
Fucking
perfect.
amazing. Nina Katz. Do you remember Nina Katz?
Oh, yeah, I remember Nina.
So she was the
Oh
one
my
that made the
gosh.
face. They're like, oh yeah, because she dated Aiden right after Carrie when she met Carrie
Mhm.
in the bathroom. She was like, yeah, ooh, yeah, gotta go.
Yeah.
Referencing her relationship. She's also like works at SNL. She's like the talent
Mhm.
scout for. She would like hire all the celebrities for hosting at SNL. And so to me, she's Kimberly Guilfoyle. Do you know who Kimberly Guilfoyle is?
Oh my god, yes, the one that
Fox host.
and no. shouting into the
Abso-fucking-lutely. And she's
ew,
dating Don
yeah.
Jr. I think they're
Oh
one and the
wow,
same,
they
and this
look
is why.
alike.
Yep. They both love drama and gossip. Kimberly Guilfoyle's
Mm-hmm.
a little twit. I just watched the movie Bombshell. I recommend it. And she's exactly
Oh,
who you think she is. They both dated a well-liked dude. You know who Kimberly Guilfoyle used to be
yes.
married to?
Gavin.
Fucking Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. They both think they're more popular than they really are.
Yes.
100% Nina thought she
The
was hot
best
shit.
is yet to come.
They think everyone fucking likes them and they don't, Nina. I'm sure that, like, at one scene she was with Heather Graham, the actress Heather Graham, in one scene, Nina Katz, and it's just like, oh, fuck. No one gives a fuck. They just want to be on SNL. And Kimberly Guilfoyle, no one gives a fuck. They just want to get to Trump.
Yeah.
And you're fucking his son.
Yeah, she's annoying.
And they both have crazy faces.
They do. They really
But
do.
there's that. So let's see. Oh, Ned. Do you remember Ned?
Uh-huh. I remember Ned.
He famously met Charlotte at a funeral. He was at a cemetery and he lied, saying that his wife died to get her into bed, and something that he did to get women into bed.
That.
So Ned to me is Sarah Sanders.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Sarah Sanders. So
Ew.
basically, they both lie to get what they want. They're both liars. They're both lying liars who lies.
Yes.
And they're both brunette.
Yes, exactly. What even happened to Sarah Sanders now?
She left because she sucked.
Well, I know that, but like, what's up with her?
Who cares? They're both liars that are going to hell.
Both lying liars who lie.
I phoned it in for that. Okay, here we go. We got Burger. The infamous broke up with Carrie on a Post-it. Sean Spicer to me. Okay, this is why they're popular at their job for some time. If you remember, Sean Spicer was liked in the I forget.
In the brief little period of time that he was there.
Well, even before he was the press secretary, he was well liked in the field, and I forget like what he was doing, but I remember him being well liked. And Jack Berger, he was well liked. He had a popular book release. He had a popular book. And then they both lead with their emotions.
Yes.
100%. Sean Spicer, you don't know what the fuck is going to come out of his mouth. And Jack Berger, too. He would be a fucking little bitch. They both cannot handle criticism. Jack Berger could not handle criticism. I remember, like, I forget what happened. He just projected his shit onto Carrie. I think he got a bad review or something.
They also both have names that reference food.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
That could have been very subconscious. And they both hide behind either bushes or Post-its.
Right.
Sean Spicer infamously
but
hid
also
from
Berger
press behind the bushes and him behind his Post-it.
Didn't Berger hide behind the bush with his bike at that wedding, his motorcycle?
Yes.
He did hide behind a bush.
Yes, in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Hell fucking
yeah. Or
he crashed his motorcycle into a bush
or something, and they sat outside and had like a little
in the bush
together.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Trey, here we go.
Trey
McDougal. Everyone knows who Trey is. To me, he's Mike Pence.
Oh my God, he is.
You know why? Because they're too
stick
clean.
Up his butt.
Yep, they both have sticks up their butts. They're too clean. They can't get hard-ons. You cannot prove to me that Mike Pence can get a hard-on.
You also can't prove to me that neither of them are asexual.
Exactly. Which brings me to point C. They're way too comfortable with the word mother.
Wow, Trey really was.
And Mike Pence refers to his wife, and I feel like for Trey, that was a little bit of a Freudian thing because he was obsessed with his mother. Speaking of his mother, Bunny McDougal.
Oh my God, Bunny McDougal. Oh God.
As Mitch McConnell of fucking course, and this is why.
They look alike too.
They're both controlling. They both assume too much power. Okay, they both think they fucking run a lot of shit.
Yes,
and they like to take things away from good people. Like Bunny tried to take the apartment away from Charlotte, and Mitch McConnell likes to take stimulus checks and healthcare, whatever dignity away from all of us.
They both like to get involved in things that they really have no place in getting involved.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's a good one.
Okay, now we have Big.
Oh.
James Comey. Do you remember who James Comey was?
Wow. pictures you
The
chose actually make people like,
I know. I tried to, yeah, I tried to really make it. So he was head of the FBI, right? And he really
yeah,
fucked up right before, he's the FBI director. He really fucked up right before the 2016 election with the fucking stupid emails.
yep,
And he really fucked things up and he thought he was cool. Anyway, they both have the illusion of honorability. Everyone
yes,
thought
they
Big was
do.
going to be, a stand up guy, but alas, he left Carrie at the altar.
Yeah,
And
ew.
James Comey fucking fucked everything. They both have important
Yeah.
jobs. I really don't know what Big does, but
Yeah,
whatever. They
we
have
nobody knows, but he has a lot of money, so.
I want, yeah. They pull last minute stunts before a big event. Like I said, Big
That's
before the
funny.
wedding and James Comey before the 2016 election.
That's funny. A little music box action.
Oh my God.
Who
Ignore that.
cares?
And they're both low key bitches.
Yeah. High key, low key.
High key, low key. Okay, here we go. I'm almost done.
Oh,
Julian Fletcher. Do you remember Julian Fletcher?
I remember his face, but now
He
I
was,
thought he was like a store. He didn't date any one of them, did he?
well, he was one of the editors at Vogue. He was Carrie's
Oh,
boss, an editor, and
oh,
they were very
okay.
friendly. And then he tried to hook up with Carrie,
Oh
and it
no.
was uncomfortable as fuck. And it was basically like a Me Too movement.
Oh.
So he's pervy. So obviously, who can he be other than Rudy
Oh God. Oh my
Giuliani?
God, that picture.
It's the picture of Giuliani in the
Oh.
Borat movie with his hands down his pants. That is
Oh my.
that is just peak Julian Fletcher energy.
Oh my
They were both
God.
initially trusting, right? Rudy Giuliani, he was the mayor of New York City. He cleaned up New
Right.
York City, got the mob out of New York City. He was the mayor of the world after
Yeah, but
9/11.
what I always say to people, how do you think you take down the mob? By being just as corrupt as the mob. That's the only way.
That's true. And also Julian Fletcher, we all thought, oh, he's going to be a great mentor to Carrie. No.
Nah.
Both powerful jobs. They're shisty
Both shiesty.
and they're pervy.
Yeah, and I wouldn't doubt if both of them had eyebrow makeup running when they sweat.
100%
Or sorry, hairline makeup, whatever that
I
was.
don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Giuliani's face.
Okay, so now we're getting into the
Oh,
last portions, right? So for our main characters, um, we love them so much. Not, I'm not. The reason why I'm putting them on here is because they have problematic sides to
tendencies.
them,
Yeah. Hmm.
and instead of assigning them to a person completely, I'm saying they have a person's
Oh,
energy. So
okay.
Carrie Bradshaw to me has Ivanka energy. If you
Oh,
see these
you're right.
pictures, they're both
You're
in front
right.
of their covers. They
They
both
both are in front of their covers.
they are uh,
That's perfect.
um they both front as liberal white women, and then you get disappointed because Carrie has said some problematic shit, and Ivanka
Yep.
is Ivanka,
Yeah.
and had a lot of liberal friends before this, and now none of them talk to her. They
Yes.
actually suck. Um,
Hmm.
they care only for self-image. Carrie will
Yeah.
ditch her friends in a minute when she has shit to like the whole Paris thing. I just felt I don't know. I mean, do
Mm.
you? But everything about it was selfish to me. And
Yeah.
Ivanka is Ivanka. They both have weird taste in men.
They do. They really do.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Ew.
I stan Aiden till the day I
I love
die,
Aiden.
and she fucked that up. I don't know any of
Everybody loves
Ivanka's.
Aiden.
I don't think Ivanka ever had an Aiden, but
Yeah.
whatever. And that's that. Yeah, not a lot, but
Wow.
that's the energy that I thought. Now Charlotte
Yeah.
York, she reminds me
Oh.
of Nikki Haley. Do you know who Nikki Haley?
Oh. Wow. They
She was
even
like the
kind of.
UN ambassador for a while, and she's a problem. A lot of Republicans like her, and she could run for president and has a huge base. She's more moderate. She's not a Trumper per se,
Wow.
but
They
she
even
has.
kind of look. She's wearing a Charlotte outfit.
Wait, okay. So they're both conservative women. They
Hmm.
both appear caring and maternal, but is really judgmental and closed-minded. Nikki Haley fucking sucks.
Yes.
She's a
Oh my
huge gun nut.
God.
Um, they're both kind of dumb. Nikki Haley's kind of dumb. Nikki Haley just like she was tweeting something recently and AOC shut her down. It was something really funny. It was basically like Nikki Haley basically owned herself because she was calling
Ugh.
out basic the branches of government and how funding goes, and she just didn't know, and it showed. It was just dumb. And their husbands are the same person, and here is my proof of that. Here's Harry and Charlotte,
Uh
and here is Nikki and her husband.
huh. These photos that you found are unreal. You guys need to watch YouTube right now. Oh my God.
Isn't that incredible, right?
Wow, the ties and everything.
Yep.
Wow.
And this is my last slide, Samantha Jones. What do you think her energy is? None other than Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
It is.
Samantha
Oh
has
my God.
Trump energy. You know
She
why?
does. You're right.
They're both insensitive. If you remember, well, let me go on to, and they're both insensitive. Samantha has said some really fucked up things. Here's one thing: they both make things difficult for the trans community. Samantha in one episode literally like hate crimed trans people. Do you remember that?
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was like throwing shit at them out of her window because she moved to the meatpacking district, which was like fucked up anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause it was talking about gentrification, and she was mad that
Yeah.
there's like there were trans prostitutes hanging out outside of her window, just like laughing loudly, and she was trying to fuck a guy. It was just like really
Oh
fucking
God.
weird. And obviously Trump is just horrid, man.
Yeah, no, they're yeah.
They probably would fuck each other. They
Yeah,
probably
they would.
did. 100% fuck
yeah,
each other.
sure.
They can manipulate dumb people. Samantha does it all the time with
Yes.
her guys, and Trump all the time with
They're
his...
both on their phones in these photos, which is hilarious.
Yes. This is a quote from Samantha. I don't believe in the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. I just believe in parties.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I just feel like
Trumpish.
that's really Trumpish because Trump is not really Republican. He was just it
No.
was just an easy way for him to gain
He
power.
actually used to identify openly as Democrat and say how if he were to
100%.
ever run for president, he would run as a Republican because they believe anything they see on Fox News and they're the dumbest party. And
Well,
that's what he
wait,
did.
no, that's actually fake. That was a fake.
The believe anything they hear on Fox News
That's
thing
a
was fake?
Mandela effect, actually. It's like a known Mandela effect. It was actually, he never said that, but it's just everyone
Whoa.
believes
But
that he did.
there was a video of it. There was a recording of it.
Mm-mm.
What?
No, it doesn't exist. I don't know. I trust me. It was debunked. He never said it. It's a Mandela effect. But yeah,
But there was like an image of it.
I know.
Okay, Mandela effect is crazy.
yeah. That's a.
You guys need to go back and listen to our conspiracy theory episode. Little plug because we did a whole episode on the Mandela effect or just conspiracy
a whole
theories.
one. I think
Yeah,
it
we
was.
did.
Yeah, it was on the Mandela effect.
We did a whole one on the Mandela effect. Guys, go listen to that. It's fascinating.
I think that's it. And you might be asking why I don't have a Miranda one because this is also my TED Talk on Miranda is the best character, I think, in Sex and the City.
Really?
100%. She's the best character. She doesn't remind me of anybody in the Trump party because she's too intelligent. She's
intelligent.
good for
but
all of it.
She's sexually repressed.
I don't think so. She fucks a lot on that show.
But she doesn't like.
This is the thing.
I feel like she's not sexually empowered.
I think she's sexually empowered. She has a vibrator. She has a lot of sex toys. She explores herself all the time.
Well, sexually empowered. Well, I mean, in her partnerships with men.
I don't know. I think the only time I tried to find one problematic moment, and it was only when a guy wanted to eat out her asshole, and she was like, "No." And that was the only. That's the only thing I could find. And I even
I'll
looked.
rewatch it through your lens because I've never thought that before.
It's a thing too, and there's a community online, and I tried to look it up, like problematic Miranda, and there's so many think pieces on why Miranda is actually the best character on it, because she's underrated because she's so type A and da 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 da, but she's actually
kind of boring.
No, man, her arc is so fucking beautiful. She's the most loyal to her friends.
Right, which makes for boring TV.
I guess, but it's just like everyone else is so fucking.
If I were to take any of them out,
she's the least selfish.
If I were to take any of their characters into real life, I would want to be friends with her above all of them. Yeah. So in real life, but for TV's sake, she's boring.
I guess I don't know. I just think her I don't think she was boring. I think because her arc was just so beautiful, and her relationship with Steve, and her becoming a mother, and she was such a badass lawyer and still got shit done, and she
kept her head on straight. She never lost her shit like all three of the others.
And Cynthia Nixon is a badass bitch that almost beat Cuomo in the New York City or in New York governor's race. And
I like her.
I just think I think give it a rewatch. Miranda is an underdog.
I think she's an underdog. I
Incredible.
think she has her shit together the most, but I think that's why in a show like that centers around it's Sex in the City. So that therefore her character is the least dramatic, so it's the least interesting if you're looking at a TV. But if you're looking at just as a person, I think I would rather know her than any of the rest of them.
Yes, true. I think like her relationship with Magda, I think was beautiful. Her relationship with Steve's mother, I thought was beautiful. She shut a lot of men down constantly. That was just beautiful, and the other girls just would fucking never. Like Samantha would like fuck them. Remember that one episode where Samantha? Oh, I'm still screen sharing. Remember that one episode where Samantha like was dating a black guy, and then his sister wasn't into it, and she's just like, "Get your black ass out of my face."
No.
Yeah, Samantha said that shit.
Oh my God, I do not remember that.
And then she also, and then same episode, she's like, "I don't see color."
Oh no! Oh no! Wow. Well, I knew Samantha's problematic.
Yeah, Samantha's problematic.
I guess I need to watch them again.
Anyway.
Yeah,
that's our episode. This was a long one, but I think it's super educational.
Yeah, very factual, very important, very urgent.
Very urgent. And before we let you go, again, January 5th is around the corner, and we have to shout out Act Blue. Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff can make history in their runoff elections on, like I said, January 5th, 2021, by finally flipping Georgia blue. Mitch McConnell or Bunny McDougal and the GOP are going to pour millions into Georgia to attack them, so they need your grassroots support to help power their campaign. Please donate to Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff to help flip Georgia. To learn more and donate, please visit actblue.com. So head on over there and follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram. The SOS Pod.
Yeah, and leave us reviews. And we really have big goals for this second year coming up of our podcast now that we've gotten our first year under the belt. And, we want to start growing this to the next level now. And we need your guys' help with that. So please engage with us on Instagram. Please leave reviews on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. Rate and review. I know we ask you this every time, but like now we really mean it because now we've been here a year. We have our flow down, and now we just need to level ourselves up. And we need help.
We love you guys.
We love you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Good riddance to this fucking... Actually, wait, we do have another episode.
I was wondering... We record these out of order. This is just a peek behind the curtain. But the thing is, the last Monday of every month is the Going Rogue.
This isn't the last one. Second to last.
But it should be last because it's Going Rogue.
Right.
We'll figure this out, guys. You'll know by the time you're listening to it what day it is.
We're going to cut this out. We love you guys.
Oh, I'm Molly Cottrell.
I'm Alyssa Rosano.
And here's to turning meltdowns like 2020 into magic.